We are here on Hair Today, Gone Tomorrow with yours truly, Psycho Steve, and I am very blessed to say I also have a very special guest for everybody's enjoyment. We got Mr. Perry Richardson, I can say former bass player to Firehouse, now bass player to Stryper.
How's everybody doing?
Everybody's been looking forward to this. When I've told people I've been talking to you through Facebook, people are like, really? And I'm like, yeah. So I wrote like 22 questions down. We don't have to get to every single question, but I just thought to throw some random questions I wanted to know because I'm a bit of a fanboy. I'm not going to lie. I've followed you since White Heat. I'm showing my age now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that going to Firehouse, and then when you did the whole country thing, and then also now in Stryper, which I'm pretty stoked about because definitely Stryper is in my top 10 favorite bands of all time.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm so excited to be here, and being a band that you've always loved, it's an honor.
Gotcha. So the first question I have is, so let's start from the beginning. When you became Perry Richardson, the nationally acclaimed artist in Firehouse, you got your first royalty check or advanced. What did you buy? Like, some people buy a house, a car, their parents a house, or...
The first thing, I think the very first thing I bought is I bought my dad one of those big, giant 10-foot satellite dishes.
Awesome. That's cool.
And a chow-chow.
A chow-chow. Nice.
Yeah, I bought a lot on the waterway in Myrtle Beach. That was the first thing I bought. Never did build up on it. Ended up selling it. But, I didn't go too crazy spending my money. So it was a few years later when I got a house down there. But
cool.
Yeah.
All right. That's cool. All right. Next question. Have you ever been starstruck? Like with the band that you ever went on tour with, or like a fan of yours and the bands that you've been in, like have ever come to the show and say, hey, I've been a fan for many years. Like I was starstruck the first time I met Gene Simmons. I was 6 years old. I got freaked out and I was like, oh my God.
Really?
Yeah. And then other time is
Gene is cool.
He's very intimidating too, but very cool. So, but when I met Frank Zappa and Jack Nicholson at the same time, I called Frank Jack and Jack Frank. And
oh my God.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was like, oh my God, you're Jack Nicholson. And he's like, no, I'm Frank. That's Jack. And he pointed to, and I was like, I kind of freaked out. So, how about you?
Oh God, I would have loved to have met him. Frank Zappa was amazing. What a talented guy that guy was. But
this whole family.
I don't know. I think the most freaked out I ever got with anybody that comes to a show, I guess, was we were playing in Phoenix, and I was on stage playing, and I looked over at Rob Halford standing over by my side field.
Wow.
And Judas Priest is my all-time favorite band. I mean, if I had to pick one band in history that's always been my favorite, it had to be Judas Priest. And to see him standing there while I was playing, I almost jumped out of my skin, man. I was like, it was my hero, and ended up becoming friends with him. I've been to his house 4 or 5 times and hung out with him in different cities and stuff. Our manager and knew them very well, so we got to meet them and become friends with him, and just a great bunch of guys. And I guess that was the biggest, most starstruck I've ever been, I guess.
Rightfully so. We are talking about the metal god,
That's right.
So
doesn't get any better.
All right. Next question. And besides your amazing wife, Shelly, have you ever dated a celebrity?
No.
Okay.
No.
Right on. Well, because, you being a rock star and all, a lot of rock stars get hooked up with other female rock stars or male rock stars or actors and actresses. Like Tommy Lee had Heather Locklear and had, Pamela Anderson.
Right.
And Richie Sambora had both of them, too. It's funny. They share a lot of the same women and, they still are friends.
That's right. No, I never went that route.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. And I'm a car enthusiast besides a music enthusiast. What kind of car do you drive?
Right now, I don't have one.
What?
I had the last car I had was a purple Dodge Challenger.
Nice.
That was the last. last car there, and I just sold it, traded it to get my wife a new car. So I'm kind of carless at the moment, kind of looking around. Maybe in the next, after I move back home, I'm thinking about getting something, but I'm not sure what I want yet.
Nice. Now, please tell me.
I am a car enthusiast too, man. I'd love to have a 69 Charger is my dream car.
Right on.
That's what I'd love to have, but it's not very practical.
Sure.
But I'm not sure what I'll get. Before I had the Challenger, I had a really souped up Mini Cooper that would absolutely fly. That car was
really?
blast. But, yeah.
Okay.
It was about 155. This thing was
Holy cow.
fly, dude. Handled like a go-kart. It was awesome. But my first car was a 51 Ford.
Nice.
A hot rod, dude. It was bad.
Cool. My car goes like 0 to 60 in like 10 minutes. So. The POS Toyota Camry station wagon. Yeah. I bought it for $1. You can't blame me for buying a car for $1. Yeah.
That's a good deal there.
All right, since you're a Southern gentleman, do you like sweet tea or unsweet tea?
Sweet.
Yes, because I tell everybody that's the house wine of the South. I had to explain
I
it
don't
to
drink it anymore, but I do love it, man. Sweet tea, grew up on that.
Right on.
I live in South Carolina. So
Absolutely.
You know that.
Absolutely. Yeah, when I went down there, I thought I was going to have a cavity. You know, I told them about iced tea. They brought me in back and everything. I think they put like at least 15 or 20 packets in the one glass of iced tea. I was like, whoa. I feel like, what's his name? That old guy, Wilford Brimley, in that commercial. I'm like, I have diabetes now after that glass of iced tea. So thank you.
Yeah, diabetes.
Exactly, you know? I was like, holy crap. And my ex-wife at the time, she's like, psycho, you need to ask for unsweetened tea. You're down here in the South. They only drink sweet tea. It's the house wine of the South.
Right.
I'm like, okay.
That's right.
Yeah, my ex-wife's from Charleston, so. All right, so. Yeah.
Love it.
So, did you try out for Stryper?
Yeah, I flew up to Michael's house. That's outside of Boston. Flew up there, and all the guys flew in. We met up, and I learned. They gave me picked 5 songs for me to learn, and learned those, and flew up, and we just jammed in a little room in his house. We didn't even have no microphones or anything set up. Just jammed on, you know.
That's awesome. Because, you know, I watched documentaries of, like, when former bass player to Metallica, Jason Newsted, left, and then they brought on a bunch of, they had, like, videos of, like, Chris Wise, of Ace Frehley's band, who also played with The Cult, and then they also had, believe it or not, Rob Trujillo play and try out. And then I wasn't sure if, because you knew the guys of Stryper, and they said, hey, you know what, Perry has blonde hair, Robert has blonde hair, Michael has black hair, and Oz has black hair. We can really do the yellow and black attack now. See, I do a lot of thinking, I know. I know Michael's probably going to kick my ass for that, but, you know.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that would work. I didn't, I'd met the guys, like, we met in 85.
Wow.
The band that I was in, before Firehouse, it was CJ and I, singer for Firehouse. We had a band before Firehouse.
Right.
It was called Max Warrior.
Right.
And we opened for Stryper. We opened for Stryper in 85.
Sweet.
And that was the first time I met them. And then we met, gosh, I know I met them here in Nashville. They played in Nashville about 4 or 5 years ago, and I went back and said hi to them there. But we really didn't know each other, other than meeting a few times. And I guess the main reason I got an audition was a buddy of mine. He lives in North Carolina, Marty Burns. He used to be a big Max Warrior fan, and he'd come and see us play all the time. We played in North Carolina a lot. And he ran across Stryper's, one of the guys on their management team, Dave Rose. He ran across him because he'd been doing some local shows in North Carolina. And he was talking to Dave one night. Got wind that Stryper was looking for a bass player. He said, man, I got a guy that would be perfect. And he gave him my name and number. And Dave called me a couple of weeks after that and wanted to know if I'd be interested. And the weird thing about it is that Dave, a member of the management team, Dave used to be in a band back in the day, and his band opened for Max Warrior.
Wow.
So he knew me from way back. He knew me from way back then, and but he knew all about me, and he talked to Michael Sweet about me, and it's really what got my foot in the door to get up there and audition for him. So it's kind of a great little story there, how it all happened.
That is really awesome. All right. Besides bass and guitar, do you play any other instruments? Like, is there a secret we could share? Like, you play triangle or xylophone or something cool like that?
No, not really. I mean, play Jew's harp. I mean, I used to put my granddad had one of those. I played one of those when I was a kid.
Awesome.
I do not, man. I when I first started, I was more into singing. I mean, when I was a kid, sang in a gospel quartet. That was like the first time I ever performed in front of people. And when my dad played in the country with that kind of band, and he got me started playing bass because he played bass. There was a bass laying around the house, so I picked that up. And I mean, as soon as I learned to play, I put a band together. So it was like and started playing bass in the band. So I never really ventured out and trying to learn other instruments and see if I like them or not. Man, like I picked up the bass and started a band. So it was like really never had time to learn anything else after that. So I've just been playing bass my whole life. That's about it.
Awesome.
I don't play guitar good enough to do it in public, I can tell you that.
All right. Nothing wrong with that. And you're great at your craft, so why stray,
Yeah, just concentrate on one thing, I guess.
Exactly. I did the same thing. I stuck to radio because I had the perfect face for radio. My dad and I had this long discussion because I went to school for radio and television broadcasting, and my dad's like, well, you really need math. I'm like, why? I'll hire an accountant. The only math I would need is to make sure that Uncle Sam, now the ex-wife takes some too, but basically the numbers I would need to know are the call letters or the call numbers of the radio station or the television station. But like I told you, I have the perfect face for radio, so I'll stick with radio. So it works out fine,
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I also noticed on your Facebook page, you like cigars. You have a favorite brand?
Boy, I mean, not really. If I had to pick one, I'd say Perdomo. I got to meet the owner, Nick Perdomo Cigars, and he was a firehouse fan. He was in Nashville picking up a drum kit he had made. He had Pearl building the biggest drum kit I've ever seen in my life. I think he spent $60,000 on this drum kit.
On one drum kit?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
It's absolutely freaking enormous, man. It won't. And it's like every size drum made. So the thing, it had his logo hand carved in every drum, and he had cases made for him. I think he's probably got over $100,000 in cases and drums, And,
Cheese and crackers. Must be nice.
He just bought an Audi R8.
Nice.
And, being a car guy, I like that. So he's a great guy. We talked for a long time one night. And he makes an absolutely awesome cigar, so I'd have to pick them as my favorite.
Okay, so you heard that here. So he's looking for an endorsement for cigars. And Nick, get on it.
Bring it on.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Right on. Okay, speaking of endorsements, are you endorsed by anybody?
Yeah, I just went back to the first bass company that ever endorsed me, the company in North Carolina called Roscoe Basses, and they are one of the best. They build one of the best basses in the world, man. I mean, a lot of top jazz guys playing. They're amazing. And I was the first guy he ever endorsed back in '89, and I ended up leaving them. We all got signed. Everybody in the band, we got an entire band endorsement from Yamaha.
Yeah, because I remember Mike and Bill used Yamaha guitar and drums. So
so I went and played Yamaha and went from there. From there to MTD and to Spectre, but now I got this gig with Stryper. I called Roscoe back and I was like, man, I just miss you guys. You make one of the best basses in the world. would you take me back and build me a couple of bases for Stryper? And they are in the process right now of doing that. So
sweet. So we'll see them on the road with you. Are you going to record with them too? Or
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll be using those for everything. They're amazing. And there's several little endorsements I have. I'm in talks right now with Peavy about doing an amp endorsement with them.
Sweet.
I've got a tuner endorsement.
Who do you use a pick?
FKB cases. I do, yeah. Dunlop's plastic picks. I can't think of everybody right now, but
cool. Well, text me so I can represent you.
Everything's listed. All endorsements are listed on the website, and we'll be updating as needed. I don't even know if Russ goes on there yet because it's brand new. It just happened. So.
Well, congrats, and I'm
changed.
Thank you for giving us the exclusive. You heard it here first, everybody. Perry Richardson, bass player at Stryper, is now endorsed by them. So, and anybody else that wants to endorse him, you can contact his agent at yours truly. No, I'm kidding. But okay, so how about on your rider? Either when you were with Firehouse or Stryper, is there a must-have? Is like any specific thing that you need to have, like a certain type of bottled water or tea or something?
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
No, I don't care. Dude, I've been in Nashville for the last 15 years playing, and you're lucky to get a bottle of water on the rider. So I can live with whatever. I don't care about that kind of thing.
Nice. All right. You're also tattooed, just like me. What was your first tattoo?
There was a Firehouse tattoo. For everybody in the band got one.
The skull?
The album came out where the little Sparky guy. Yeah. Kind of all jokingly said, hey, if our album goes platinum, we'll all get a tattoo. It was like, whatever. Yeah, okay. And when it went platinum, we were like, well, I guess I have to get a tattoo. And it kind of got addicted after that. So.
Nice. That was the first album, right? The self-titled?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Gotcha. Whatever happened to the chick that's on the cover? Did any of you guys get a chance to date her or know her, or she was just like a promotional model?
She was a model we picked out of a bunch of Polaroids or pictures that the art director had, and she was actually I think this is correct. I think she was a wife of the guitar player for the band Spread Eagle.
Oh, wow. Okay.
If you remember them. I think that's right.
Cool. I'll have to ask either Ray Rest or Ray DeLuca or Rick DeLuca or I don't remember who's playing guitar for them now, but they just got actually signed to Frontiers, and they're going to be coming out with a new album soon also, which is pretty cool. Yeah, they reunited and everything. I saw them a couple of years ago because they actually had Chris Caffrey play guitar for them, and it was
really. No, I never got to see them, I don't think I ever met them either. So
good guys, really nice guys, solid players as well. Chris has so many projects because he's in like 7 different bands right now. He's doing like Trans-Siberian Orchestra. He did his own solo thing. He recorded with Halford. That kind of thing. So, yeah.
Cool.
All right. So, how about a favorite Stryper song?
Boy, that's a hard one, man. I mean, probably the older stuff than God We Trust, maybe. And I tell you what, the new stuff, I think is the best stuff they've written and recorded. I mean, from Down on Fallen, that blew me away. When I first heard that, I couldn't believe it. And this new one, I know nobody's heard it yet, but it's going to freak out, man. And it is unbelievable. I mean, Mike was writing the best, I think, that he's ever written in his life, and everybody's playing great. It's heavy, man. It's so much heavier than they were back in the day. And I mean, I just love the new stuff. So I'll have to go. I tell you, there's a song off the Fallen album called Heaven.
Okay.
That I just love, and Yahweh. Good. I can't give out any of the new stuff, new titles yet, but there's some.
Okay. Did you write or record any of it?
No, they were in the process of recording it already when I did that. When they told me I was going to be a part of the project, I I think when I went up to audition, they were starting to record right then. So, and I had to fulfill my obligation I had here in Nashville with Craig Morgan. I was still playing with him, so we couldn't work that out. And they had to work. They were already in the process of recording, and I'd have to learn everything, work me into that, and it just wasn't time wasn't feasible.
Cool.
So he already had a guy lined up. The guy did a freaking fantastic job, man. It's kind of base. It's going to be tough to copy all that stuff he plays on there. He's really
I'm sure
good.
you'll be okay.
And so it's going to be fun to learn that stuff and kind of the process of trying to do now. But it's really good stuff, man. I just can't wait for everybody to hear it.
Sweet. Now, as you have been, and I do, believe it or not, besides you and I think my grandmother, who's going to be 100 in May, and my sons and my girlfriend, and my producer, of course, I might have maybe one other fan. I did predict that you being the bass player to the band. I don't know if you listened to episode 1. I did talk about it, saying that I thought you would be a perfect fit. Okay. So you can address me as either Psycho Steve or Psychic Steve, whichever one you prefer to call me, I will respond. So just let you know.
That was a good call. You're probably the only person that ever thought about me taking that spot. So congratulations on that one.
Well, thank you. Well, that's what the show is all about. Is like, where are you now? We know we know who you're doing, but what you're doing, it's about too.
That's right. Yeah.
All right. So, how about this? Has there ever been a place it's been your favorite place to play of all the years that you toured with any of the bands, from the country to the rock?
Man, that's a hard question. Well, inside the States, I think the coolest venue that I've ever played is Red Rocks in Denver. Just absolutely beautiful amphitheater, and got to play there 4 or 5 times. Outside the country, I don't know, Japan, Tokyo is just amazing city. Everybody needs to go there at least once. It's freaking crazy. It's just hard to say, man. Indonesia was probably the most memorable. We were like the first Firehouse. We were the first rock band ever play in Indonesia. And
did you guys do a DVD of that?
Crazy stories. No. There's we were there. I think we were there over a month. We flew to every island in that chain of islands, man. It was crazy, scary. I think while we were there, flew on this one airline. There was only one airline that covered that whole country, and I think in a month and a half we were there, four of their planes crashed. Holy crap! And we were on those planes every day, and that was pretty scary. One show we showed all his love. This is my favorite, most unbelievable story. We showed up to a show and nothing was set up. Like everybody's smoking around, and we got there and it's like, "What's up?" And they had to take a break because one of the local crew guys had gotten eaten by a tiger.
Holy crap!
Wow. So we were kind of late getting on that night, but things like that, it was crazy. You were driving through the rainforest, man, to get the gigs, and flying into a little dirt runway airport and drive 3 or 4 hours through the jungle to get to a gig. It was amazing, but I'll never forget it. Wow. But glad it's over. Yeah. Awesome.
All right. So, what's your guilty pleasure? What's your favorite type of food?
My favorite food is it's just nobody knows about it except in the county I grew up in South Carolina. It's a dish called chicken bog. Okay. You ever heard of that? No. You've lived in South Carolina. Right. Yeah, it's like even people that live in South Carolina, it's like concentrated in this one county. It's so weird, but we grew up eating that, man. I love it. Chicken and rice and sausage and all this stuff cooked together. That's my favorite. Right on. Okay. How about your favorite TV show? Right now? Yeah. God. Can't say the X-Files. That's enough. Why? It's on again, isn't it? Came back. I was a big X-Files fan, but my favorite comedy right now I've been watching is Sheldon. Have you seen that? No. Sheldon, it's called? Yeah, it's freaking great. Cool.
I'll look it up.
It's the guy that's on The Big Bang Theory. It's his character, Sheldon, when he was a little kid. So pretty awesome. Boy, we don't watch a ton of TV, but yeah, that one kind of popped in my mind as being a favorite right now.
Cool. I'll definitely check it out. And then on your downtime, what do you like to do? Fish, hunt, go work out?
I do not hunt. I like go fishing, but I don't get to go very often. Me and my buddy here in Nashville, like to go, but he works with Tracy Atkins, and if I'm home, he's on the road. If I'm on the road, he's home, and I never get to. Seems like we're never here together. So I got a lot of fishing in. I like playing golf. I probably do more of that than anything. Like if we have a day off out on the road, we can play, and get to play a little bit when I'm off here at home. But that's my only thing that I probably do a lot, but still no good at it.
I've never played. I'm really good at driving the cart. For my bachelor party, we went up to Myrtle Beach, and the guys wanted to play golf. And I'm like, really? I'm like, I'll drive the cart. Of course, I was a little comfortably numb and wrecked the cart, but, I had a good attorney at the time, so we're okay with that. So, true. All right. How about this? Favorite songs, your top 3. If you were committed to an island or a shrink ward, because you are talking to me, what would they be? Give me your top 3 favorite songs.
Good Lord, dude. That's way too hard. Top 3 songs. I just have to pick what pops in my head.
Okay.
God, I can't even think. Let's see. What would be a Judas Priest song that would come to my mind would be, Victim of Changes.
Wow. Old school. Nice.
Priest. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Something new. Let's do Santa Cruz.
Okay. I'll have to check them out.
Song. What's the name of the song? Wasted and Wounded. Is that right? Yeah. And then let's see. Do Chicken Soup by Angel.
Wow, you're pulling out a lot of old school stuff. Frank DeMano and Punky Meadows are actually going to be performing together soon.
Man, I freaking love that band. God, they were so cool.
They were so underrated.
People never knew about them.
You're right.
They were, man. That was great. God.
They were signed to Casablanca,
Yeah.
What's his name? Sean Delaney.
Actually, Gene Simmons had something to do with that, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think he got them signed, yeah.
Yeah, and then what they stem off doing, you didn't really hear much except when Greg Graforia went and did his solo thing, and Punky Meadows did his solo thing, and I think one of the members passed away. And then Frank did his solo thing, and then now Frank and Punky are doing something together again. They actually performed together. They did a couple songs in Vegas, and they sounded awesome.
They need to put out something new. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be really cool. Co-headlining Stryper and Angel. That would be pretty awesome.
Yeah, that would be great.
Speaking of going on the road, you guys are going on the road soon. Is there any direct support, or is it all just like local guys and girls coming to do the support for you?
I don't have no idea about that yet.
Okay.
They're trying to work on some things where we could do some festivals and things where there'd be a bunch of people playing. But I don't know the shows that are booked right now. I haven't heard if it's just local acts opening or if there's somebody they're thinking about taking out. I know he's wanting to do some shows with Lynch Mob. I hope that happens, but I couldn't say. I really don't know. Cool.
Yeah, I like the stuff that Michael did with George. That was pretty incredible.
Yeah, it was a cool album. So hopefully we'll get to do some shows with them. It's their buddies, and so I don't know yet. We'll see what happens.
All right. Now, do you have anything you would like to promote besides being in Stryper now? Do you want to plug anything? Is there going to be like a Perry Richardson wine or a book?
No. There's no wine, but there's a possibility there could be a book. A buddy of mine contacted me. He owns one of the largest horror book online booksellers in the United States is down in Atlanta. It's called the Overlook Connection. And he called me, and he owns a publishing company now, and all these bunch of guys are writing for him, and he wants to write his first book, and he wants to write it about me. And I was like, dude, you got to be able to pick a better topic than that. He said, but he's serious about it. He's like, I got to call him back. He left a message yesterday. He's like, want to come up, meet up, and talk about doing this book. So I'm like, wow, okay, I'll talk to you about it. But the hardest thing for me is going to be to remember everything that's happened, because, man, there's so much stuff going on that I can't even remember. And I need to get with some old buddies to bring up some memories, but it'd be fun to do, but I just don't, if that happens or not, I'll let you know on that.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you again for taking the time. I know you're really busy and getting ready. I can't wait to see you when you do play like the New York, New Jersey, or Philly market, or all three of the above. I'll definitely try to make, I'll definitely make at least one. I can promise you that.
I can't wait, dude. I can't wait to get on the road with these guys. I just miss being part of a band. That's one thing I miss about Nashville. It's kind of a hired gun scenario down here. They don't really don't give a crap about the band. There's 1,000 guys waiting to take your place, and to be a true member of a band again, a brotherhood like that, dude, means the world to me. And I just can't wait to get out there.
And if you want to stay the brotherhood of the band, don't forget, don't crap on the bus. I learned that a long time ago.
That's right.
David Draymond taught me that a long time ago from Disturbed. He's like, you want to stay in my good wishes? Don't shit on my bus. I'm like, got it. He's like, you could do it anything else but that. Even Chips Enough told me the same thing. Everybody tells me that. I'm like, am I known for like shitting on buses or something? And they're like, no, we're just letting you know. None of us do. I'm like, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that's rule number one.
Exactly. So there is a website, Stryper.com.
There's a fan page on Facebook. Be Perry Richardson at Twitter. Perry Richardson fan page on Facebook.
Could people say hi to you over there?
Yeah, man. Come on in. Yep.
Awesome. So once again, like I said, thank you very, very much on the bottom of my heart. From my family, my friends, we wish you much success with Stryper and any other projects that you do.
Oh, thank you, brother. It's a pleasure to talk to you. And keep doing what you're doing, man. You have a great show. People love it, and I love it. So looking forward to meeting you in person. Absolutely.
Keep rocking, and we'll definitely keep you in our prayers. And thank you for giving me the opportunity, and we'll talk and see you real soon, okay?
All right, brother. See you up there.
You got it, man. Take care. Bye-bye. Have a good week. Thanks.